Good evening. A little bit about myself. I am a disabled veteran. So before I get started, I just want to take a moment to thank the hijackers of 9/11 for successfully hitting their targets, because if it wasn't for them, I would still be working. My disability is PTSD, which means my feelings were hurt. I also have a traumatic brain injury, which means I forget shit. I also have a traumatic brain injury, which means I forget shit. But I'm pretty sure that most of my problems comes from the 2 tours I did in Vietnam as a backpacker. Traffic's crazy over there. I also spent some time in India. I tried dating Indian women. Turns out you can't just date an Indian girl. Sometimes you have to pay for the wedding before you date them. And I thought that I was being clever until I had to pay for her visa to America. Man, I had to pay for everything. Her sister's university fees, her mom's new teeth, her grandma's gambling addiction, her cousins, neighbors, cats, veterinarian bills, and eventually for therapy, for me. And then for drugs, because therapy didn't work. And then for rehab. So we ended up getting divorced, and it's been really good for me because I started dating again, and so we ended up getting divorced. But I started dating again, and it's been really good for me because when I was married, I thought that I had developed erectile dysfunction. It turns out that I just needed to have sex with better-looking women. But I haven't been having very good luck. I tried dating an alcoholic, but she was anonymous. I went out with a girl that's chronically late. I came, she didn't. I made love to a nihilist, but it didn't mean anything. I even tried dating an astrophysicist, but she left me because she needed her space. I recently had a confusing conversation with a transgender woman that wanted to become a man again. He or she was or is regretting his or her or their decision. It was a long day. And if you don't think this joke is funny, you actually have to laugh because this joke identifies as funny. A group of Japanese biologists recently reported that a blue whale can produce up to 25 liters of sperm in a day. Wow. What I want to know is how are they going to get the whales and the Japanese porn stars into the same studio? A lot of the comedians in Bali are really attractive. Have you noticed this? Well, only me? Well, unfortunately, a lot of them have hemorrhoids. I had to learn this the hard way because they're all bottoms. Alright, so that's all my clean stuff. You guys want to hear a dirty joke? This girl came over to my house last night, and she looked exactly like my niece. Don't worry, I didn't have sex with her because it was too weird. We only 69ers. Okay, so I'd like to end on a personal note. The last year has been really good for me because I lost 45 kilos. Thank you. Thank you. She was Korean.
Oh.